Pythagoras, a name synonymous with mathematics and music, was more than just a mathematician. He was a visionary whose contributions have left an indelible mark on various fields of human knowledge. He was a philosopher, a mystic, and a spiritual teacher whose ideas continue to resonate thousands of years later. His teachings were not just confined to the realm of numbers, but extended to the very essence of existence and the cosmos. Born in ancient Greece around 570 BC, Pythagoras' teachings transcended the boundaries of his time, influencing fields like philosophy, mathematics, music, and even architecture. His birthplace, the island of Samos, was a melting pot of cultures and ideas, which undoubtedly shaped his early thinking. His school of thought, Pythagoreanism, was founded on the belief that the universe is fundamentally mathematical. This school attracted numerous followers who were captivated by the idea that numbers could explain the mysteries of the universe. This principle underpinned his most enduring concepts, including numerology, the music of the spheres, and the pursuit of spiritual purification. Numerology, for instance, was not just a study of numbers, but a way to understand the divine order of the cosmos. Pythagoras traveled extensively, absorbing knowledge from various cultures, including Egypt and Babylonia. These journeys were not mere travels, but quests for wisdom, where he learned from the priests of Egypt and the Magi of Babylonia. These experiences shaped his unique worldview and contributed to the depth of his teachings. The amalgamation of different cultural insights allowed him to develop a holistic approach to understanding the universe. He believed that numbers held the key to understanding the universe and that music was a manifestation of this cosmic harmony. The concept of the music of the spheres, for example, suggested that celestial bodies moved according to mathematical equations, producing a symphony of music that, while inaudible to the human ear, was a form of divine harmony. His teachings were not confined to theoretical musings, they were meant to be applied practically to achieve spiritual enlightenment and live a harmonious life. Pythagoras' followers practiced a way of life that included dietary restrictions, communal living, and a focus on mental and spiritual discipline. One of the most intriguing aspects of Pythagoras' life is the veil of mystery surrounding it. Much of what we know is shrouded in legend and myth, making it difficult to distinguish between historical fact and the stories passed down through generations. Much of what we know comes from his followers, making it difficult to separate fact from legend. His disciples, known as Pythagoreans, were dedicated to preserving and spreading his teachings, often attributing miraculous abilities and profound wisdom to their master. However, the profound impact of his ideas is undeniable, cementing his place as one of the most influential thinkers in history. His legacy lives on, not just in the realms of mathematics and music, but in the very way we perceive the interconnectedness of all things. Pythagoras' vision of a universe governed by numbers and harmony continues to inspire and challenge us to seek deeper understanding and greater harmony in our own lives. At the heart of Pythagorean philosophy lies the profound belief in the symbolic power of numbers. Pythagoras, a revered ancient Greek philosopher, and his followers, known as Pythagoreans, delved deeply into the mysteries of numbers, seeing them as more than mere tools for counting or measuring. Pythagoreans viewed numbers not merely as abstract concepts, but as the very essence of reality. They believed that numbers were the fundamental building blocks of the universe, each carrying its own unique properties and energies. They believed that each number vibrated with a unique energy and possessed spiritual significance. This belief was not just theoretical, it was a deeply held conviction that influenced their daily lives and practices. This perspective gave rise to numerology, the study of the hidden meanings of numbers and their influence on human life. Numerology became a tool for understanding the world and one's place within it, offering insights into everything from personal destiny to the nature of the cosmos. In Pythagorean numerology, numbers from 1 to 10 held special significance. Each number was seen as a key to unlocking deeper truths about existence and the universe. 1, the monad, is the source of all numbers, representing unity, the divine and the beginning. It is the point from which all other numbers emanate, symbolizing the origin of all things. 2. The dyad symbolizes duality, division, and the feminine principle. It represents the concept of opposites and the balance between them, such as light and dark, male and female. 3. The triad represents completeness, harmony, and the masculine principle. It is often associated with the idea of the Trinity, a concept found in many spiritual traditions. 4. The tetrad signifies justice, order, and the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. It is a number that embodies stability and structure, reflecting the natural order of the world. 5. The pentad represents life, health, and marriage, often depicted by the pentagram. This number is seen as a symbol of human life and its connection to the natural world. 6. The hexad symbolizes balance, perfection, and creation. It is a number that reflects harmony and the beauty of the natural world, often associated with artistic and creative endeavors. 7. The heptad represents the 7 planets known in ancient times, associated with mystery and spirituality. This number is often linked to the idea of spiritual awakening and enlightenment. 8. The ogdoad signifies abundance, regeneration, and justice. It is a number that embodies the cyclical nature of life and the concept of rebirth and renewal. 9. The ennead represents completeness, fulfillment, and the end of a cycle. It is a number that signifies the culmination of a journey and the attainment of wisdom. 10. The decad is the sum of the first 4 numbers, symbolizing wholeness, the universe, and the return to unity. It is a number that represents the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. By understanding the symbolic meanings associated with these numbers, the Pythagoreans believed they could decipher the hidden language of the universe. They saw numbers as a bridge between the physical and spiritual worlds, offering a way to understand the deeper truths of existence. They applied these principles to various aspects of life, from music and astronomy to ethics and spirituality. In music, they discovered the mathematical ratios that create harmonious sounds, while in astronomy, they used numbers to map the heavens. In ethics, they sought to live in accordance with the numerical harmony they saw in the universe, striving for balance and order in their lives. The Pythagorean concept of the music of the spheres beautifully blends mathematics, music, and cosmology. This ancient idea, attributed to the philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras, suggests that the movements of celestial bodies create a form of music, a symphony of the cosmos that is both mathematical and mystical in nature. This theory proposes that celestial bodies, in their movement, produce harmonious sounds, inaudible to the human ear, but perceptible to the soul. These sounds are not random, but are the result of precise mathematical relationships, much like the notes in a musical scale. This music arises from the mathematical ratios and proportions governing the distances and speeds of the planets. Pythagoras and his followers believed that these ratios were the same as those that govern musical harmony, creating a direct link between the cosmos and music. Pythagoras observed that musical intervals could be expressed through precise mathematical ratios. He discovered that the same principles that create harmony in music also apply to the movements of the planets. For instance, the octave corresponds to the ratio 2:1, meaning that one note vibrates at twice the frequency of another, creating a harmonious sound that is pleasing to the ear. The perfect fifth, another harmonious interval, corresponds to the ratio 3:2, where one note vibrates at 1.5 times the frequency of another. And the perfect fourth corresponds to the ratio 4:3, where one note vibrates at 1.3 times the frequency of another. These ratios are not just abstract numbers, they are the foundation of musical harmony. Recognizing similar ratios in the movements of celestial bodies, Pythagoras concluded that the cosmos was a grand, harmonious symphony orchestrated by mathematical principles. This idea suggests that the universe itself is a vast, interconnected system where everything is in balance and harmony. The music of the spheres was not merely a poetic metaphor for the Pythagoreans, It was a profound philosophical concept that reflected their understanding of the universe as an ordered, harmonious whole. It represented a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of the universe. The Pythagoreans believed that the same principles that govern the heavens also govern life on Earth. They believed that this cosmic harmony influenced life on Earth, affecting everything from the cycles of nature to the human soul. The changing seasons, the growth of plants, and even human emotions were thought to be influenced by the music of the spheres. Just as musical instruments need to be tuned to create harmony, so too must the soul align itself with the cosmic music to achieve spiritual enlightenment. This alignment was seen as essential for living a balanced and harmonious life in tune with the greater order of the universe. If you enjoyed this exploration of Pythagoras' music of the spheres, please like, share and subscribe to Muse of Knowledge. Join us as we continue to unlock the wisdom and secrets of the universe.